Hey YouTube, I know it's been a while, and I'm sorry about that. Mostly work, mostly went to a festival. Haven't built an Edison deck in a while, and I'm sorry for Edison viewers who are watching this. This is not an Edison deck. This is a standard deck. I've really been meaning to put this deck up on YouTube for like 3 or 4 weeks now. I've been really bad. That being said, you guys can see it's the Punk deck. And that deck's kind of fallen out of favor now thanks to Tier Elements, which I have almost built and I will be showcasing to you guys soon. I have a couple of versions of it that I want. One 60 card build, one like 45 card build or something like that. So I'm really like working on the deck as much as I want. And yeah, that being said, guys, we're getting to the Punk deck now. So we had 3 Z Almonds, really just like the best card in the deck. And then you have 3 Foxy Tune, 2 Deer Note, 3 Ogre Dance. So like these are like your more standard Punk monsters, more or less. And then we have 2 of this guy. He lets you fuse on your turn and synchro on your opponent's turn. So he's kind of nuts. I tried for one for a while, but like the second one came up quite a bit. And then we have 1 Madam Spider and 1 Walgon. This searches the trap, this searches the field spell, so honestly, Walgon getting the field spell is really important because then you can like continue your plays and then just like draw extra cards and that's just extra resources. Through the field spell, this card's insane. Yeah, can't really... this works with like another card in the deck in just a second that I'll go over, so I'm gonna put that aside. And then we have both the trap cards. Being able to get rid of Mystic Mind is really nice, and being able to just like negate a card is pretty nice as well. So it's a Punk deck. Gonna play some Punk cards. 3 E-Tallies because it's a lot of Psychic monsters. And then lastly, our other Psychic monster that's like an honorary Punk monster is Dr. Frankenderp. When he's normal or special, so E-Tally, you can pay 500 life points, which triggers this. Look at the top card of your deck, either add it to your hand or put it on the bottom of your deck, and you skip your draw phase. But you draw 1 off him, and you draw 1 off this, so like 1 E-Tally turns into a +2 because you have the body still. So yeah, it's kind of cool. I like it. It's a little greedier, but that's fine. This deck has to be kind of all greed just to like function really much. The non-hand trap and spells and traps, the rest of the deck, we have 3 Gizmek. This card is pretty cracked, honestly. Applies a lot of pressure and just gets your boss monster to be really big. And then 1 Necro, Shinobi Necro. It's like the only tuner in the deck to make the big things. Yeah. And then we have spells. We have 1 Galaxy Cyclone in case you mill it off of Chaos Ruler. That being said, this could be like, I don't know. This could be Cosmic over some of the other cards in here that I have, but we can go over if you want. 1 Desires. Just a fan of only 1. That's just, I'm an idiot, but whatever. Terraforming, Called by Mine, and Foolish Burial. Your foolish targets are really Shinobi and Gizmek. Yeah, so that being said, Foolish is a little underwhelming. And then the rest of the deck is hand traps. It's quite a lot of them. Literally just like almost 3 of everything except for like a couple of things. So 3 Nib, 3 Ash, 3 Ogre, 3 Crow, 3 Veiler, the Gamma package, 3 Imperm. Now the last 4 cards are a little weirder ones. The Cyclone and like 2 of these can be other cards that you want. I don't think this deck can afford to use Droplet, even with all the hand traps in here. So that being said, I have 2 Tactics in the deck just to have like more capability to like either steal or draw cards if need be. But the other one that I'm playing in this deck is 2 of the Kurakara. Going second, this deck can kill things pretty easily, but like having her just to like extra kill things easily is just really nice. So just 2 of her, and yeah, deck is 60 cards, guys. It's pretty dang fun, even with like Tier Elements and Sprite being like the better of all the decks. This deck's still kind of fun in my opinion. Next is the extra deck. You can have a little bit of wiggle room in here. I kind of haven't really edited it since the last build too much. So we have one of the fusion, formula, one of the new synchro. This card's crazy because it can add ogre. That's pretty nice. This card's probably getting banned. Baron, the real boss monster of the deck, even though it's a Sword Soul monster. Only one of the Amazing Dragon. I did think about putting in 2 over one of the greedy cards in the extra deck, but you can do that if you want yourself and kind of make it up debatable. Psychic End Punisher and Hot Red. Again, the formula on Hot Red could be cut completely for just more utility cards instead. And then we have our 1 Exceed monster is Coach King Giant Trainer. This card most of the time hits monsters, which is going to be hand traps, and does damage to your opponent. So it's just A, a card for time, and B, it just nets you a lot of advantage off of it. Then our link monsters are just these 5. I wanted to have like a kill button with the access code. Celine play. Yeah, I don't know. Zombie Vampire is just not good right now because of how greedy that is, and tier elements just triggering is just way too that being said, guys, again, I'm gonna have a tier deck coming to you guys, and like I said, work's been really busy, and I started playing Magic at the school I work at. Check out this Mind Flare card. It's pretty cool. It's one of the Stranger Things crossover. So that being said, for my Edison followers, I will try to be putting up some Edison stuff soon, but I just haven't felt any decks recently, guys. So hope you guys enjoy this, and peace.